Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Deborah and I'm so excited that you're here with me today. I'm a holistic health coach and a plant-based chef, and I dedicate this channel to sharing simple, easy to make, low cost, nutrient-rich, plant-based recipes with you so you can learn to start cooking these really simple, easy recipes at home. You can have vibrant, glowing skin, more energy, reduce risk of chronic illness as you age, and me too. That's what I want for myself and that's what I want for you. So today's recipe is so simple but so powerful. It's a quinoa breakfast jar. It's the kind of recipe that's so protein rich, it's going to carry you through to late morning without feeling hungry at all. And the great thing about this recipe is you can make it the night before or even several days in advance. So when you wake up in the morning, especially if you have a very busy morning, you can grab this quinoa breakfast jar, eat it in a matter of, hopefully you're not rushing too much, but short amount of time, and be full and have the nourishment that you need to start your day, have your brain functioning. So the ingredients that we're gonna be using in this jar, pretty simple. We're going to use quinoa. I've already cooked mine, so if you're starting from scratch, you're gonna need a cup of dry quinoa. We're gonna be using fresh strawberries. I've got some blueberries here as well, so fresh berries. I'm gonna be adding chia seeds to my jar. One of the main bases is non-fat Greek yogurt. If you don't eat dairy, you could substitute a cashew yogurt, which I'm obsessed with. It's so good. But there's other different types of non-dairy products that you could use. You could even just use regular plain old oat milk for this because it would absorb into the quinoa. I'm also using fresh chopped ginger, like a spicy fresh chopped ginger, and cinnamon. And this is actually cinnamon that my husband and I brought back from our trip to Egypt. So it's like this special Egyptian cinnamon that I'm obsessed with as well. Okay, the other things that you can add to your jar. Oh, I'm gonna be also adding walnuts, the healthy brain fat, right? So we've got, for protein, we've got our quinoa and our yogurt. For healthy fat, we've got chia seeds and walnuts. And then we've got anti-inflammatory and digestion-friendly and metabolism-boosting cinnamon, anti-inflammatory, highly anti-inflammatory and digestion-supportive and metabolism-supportive fresh ginger. And then we've got, of course, our healthy carbs coming from our fresh berries. Also, the dark colored pigment in these berries is called anthocyanin. And what that does, it is an active anti-inflammatory. It's an antioxidant, and it's so good for you. So all of these together are gonna make a really well-balanced, nutrient-dense power breakfast. Are you ready? Let's make our jars. Okay, so step one is gonna be to cook your quinoa. I've already done it, so if you haven't, you can pause the video. You're going to just do 1 cup of quinoa to 2 cups of water, bring it to a boil, and then let it simmer for 12 minutes or until you can fluff it with a fork. So go ahead and make your quinoa now. Step 2 is I've got 2 clean 16-ounce jars here, and we'll start with just 1. And we're gonna start by layering a base at the bottom of our Greek yogurt. A scoop of yogurt goes right in the bottom. The next thing I'm gonna add is about 1/4 cup of my quinoa. Okay, next we're gonna add a layer of berries. So I'm just gonna scoop these with my hand. Going in my mouth later, and my hands are clean. Make sure you wash your hands. Then I'll do another little chunk of blueberries in there. Okay, next I'm gonna sprinkle some cinnamon in there. Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna add a layer of fresh ginger. The fresh ginger is surprising. You're not gonna expect, it's a little bit of a bite. It gets your metabolism just sort of flowing. And then we're gonna add about 1/2 teaspoon of chia seeds. Next, we're gonna repeat the layers again. So back to the yogurt. So basically, that's it. Now, if you wanted to add a liquid to this, you could add a little oat milk or plant milk in there, but it's not necessary. Basically, you're just gonna let this congeal together. You can give it a little shake if you want to so that everything sort of mixes up together. And that's it. We're just gonna put this in the fridge and let it blend together overnight, and in the morning, I'm gonna eat this just like a breakfast parfait. So that's it. It's so simple. It's so delicious. It's creamy, it's fatty, it's protein dense, it's got metabolism boosting elements in it. You could also add other things to this if you wanted to, like raisins or cranberries. You could do a version of this if you wanted to use oats instead of quinoa. You would just use the whole oats. In that case, I would add a liquid like a milk or something. And I cannot stress enough, you guys, the importance of eating a well-rounded and nutrient complete breakfast. So scientists who study nutrition say that it's so important that we have equal amounts of protein, carbohydrate, and healthy fat to start our day. Why? Because our brains, our muscles, our entire bodies rely on these nutrients to function, right? We need protein, we need carbs for fuel, we need healthy fat. So it's really great to start your day with something simple like a quinoa jar that is tasty, it's got sweet in it. You could add a little drizzle of maple syrup or honey. So for anyone out there that's watching this that doesn't eat breakfast, who says all the time, I skip breakfast, I want you to try this. Let me know if you like it. And I look forward to hearing from you. All right, with that, my friends, I look forward to seeing you next week. May you be vibrant.